Good. We're going live, and we are heading into our game. We've been playing for 36 hours and 48 minutes off a completed Voyager. And what we're trying to do here is we're trying to see if we can meet the quest line needs to make it to Echoes, and if we can do Echoes in a much kinder, gentler system. So far, what we've done is we've finished up A Taste of Metal. And we started on Artemis. Let's see, and we're in the Artemis quest. We're kind of almost done, I think, with Apollo's main stuff. I mean, he's going to have us running around and doing a couple of other things, but because he's going to want us to gather like the glyphs and things that technically we already have, but there's a process that we got to go through to finish it up. And then we have the settlement that we've been managing. The settlement just qualifies us, I mean, as far as the Echoes is concerned. You have to have a settlement, you have to finish Taste of Metal, and you have to finish the Artemis quest up to a certain point. And that point is where you make a certain decision for her at the end of her particular quest line. And what we'll do different in Isotom that we didn't do with our last one, because I'm not entirely sure how far that actually is we'll just keep on keeping on until it pings us and until we can say, aha, let's start this, okay? But we'll also probably start doing some of the other stuff. The thing is, I didn't watch it. I saw someone who posted a playthrough that said that it was supposed to be the whole playthrough of the game, and it was 20 hours long. Now, that tells you that this is actually a long process to do this. So, just be aware it's gonna take us time to do this. But we'll keep you informed about where we are in the whole scheme of things here. And right now, what we're going to do is kind of our, quote, usual, in the sense that we'll probably go check up on the settlement, and then we'll see where we are on the quest, and we'll check on our guys who we sent out to do some grocery shopping, and just, the usual basic living stuff to kind of get us caught up and started this week. So, let's go check on the guys here. Yeah, here we are at the Fleet Command. Let's see what they got us this time, shall we? I sent them on a 24-hour mission, so, because I knew I was going to be away for a little while. So I'm expecting more than we normally get, but, it still was kind of like a 2 or 3 star exploration here. So they got some species, DNA samples, they found a mechanical device, and it appeared to serve as a rudimentary translation device. Oh, that got them some vortex cubes, that's nice. Oh, back in the day, that would have been money. Now it's just, oh, that's nice. Alright, rewards, some money. And we got some geodesite for, that's nice, okay. Encountered some abandoned starships. Alright. They got some activated cadmium out of that. Let's see. Orbital probe of a planet. Ground crew explored another planet. They got some money out of that one. They got some albumin pearls. Ooh, nice. More money. Let's see, they had an investment opportunity. I wonder about that when that happens. I'm like, who are you all talking to? Alright, filing reports at the Universal Archive, surveyed fauna, another deep space scan, organic catalyst. I don't even know what that is, but alright, cool. They have some organic catalyst. Yeah, relics. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff this time. Psychonic egg. More scanning, and then they returned home. Alright, that was quite the list. Ooh, box of starry treasures. Well, that's the vortex cube, geodesite, ores. Ooh, they got a couple of good stuff there. And they got a lot of these kind of exotic items from all of that. So let's take a look at that. Really, you know, a part of me wonders if this is kind of the stuff that you take to the archives, but there's hallucinogenic pollen there for almost 1 million. Oh my goodness. Confused fingers, I don't know, but they're worth 2 million units. Goodness. And some flowers. More flowers. Radioactive spores, alright, we'll be careful with those. And of course the box of starry treasures. Wow, that is neat. Oh, let's see, this is that stuff. The organic catalyst is worth 640,000. So it's just a crafting item. So we'd probably want to kind of keep that around actually and not sell that. But we could sell, like, you know, almost everything here. And make quite a boodle. In fact, you know what? Let's do that. Let's take a moment. First of all, so I don't mistakenly sell something, we are going to put the quad away in storage, and the salvage data in storage, and the runaway mold in storage. I know I won't sell the warp fuel. We could sell the hard frame because I got like 5 of those, so I don't need to keep that. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to move these over to the starships for right now. Which I probably should have done, I don't know, some time ago, but we'll do it anyway. There's that. Alright. Let's see, anything else? Let's move this over to the storage. Move this over to the starship. Forget that. Alright, everything else can go. So let's now, just as a fine point here, we currently have, because I have sold some ships, we have 68,534,784 units. So we have been making money here. Alright, let's sell. And we're going to go to the freighter inventory here. Goodbye vortex cubes. Goodbye radioactive spores. Goodbye activated cadmium. We're keeping the fuel. Goodbye geodesite. Keeping platinum. Goodbye pound flour. Goodbye advanced spirit bottles. Goodbye Viking effigy. Oh, goodbye hard frame engine. Goodbye toxic penny with nut. Goodbye gravitino balls. Goodbye Gex relic. Goodbye the pepper pollen. We're keeping, I guess. You know what? We'll let go of the psychotic egg. They'll get us more, and I have some. So goodbye psychotic egg. Goodbye eggs. Goodbye nip bugs. Goodbye welding soap. Goodbye Patreon. Goodbye rusted metal. Goodbye gold. Goodbye starry treasures. Goodbye albumin pearl. Goodbye hallucinogenic pollen. Goodbye fingers. So we now have 78,944,338 units. That was almost 10 million that we got out of all of that. That's not too shabby. Alright, there we go. So we're saved there. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is go to the settlement. Actually, before I do all that, let's make sure what ship I have that I'm going in. Starship. Ah, my little kid. Alright, you know what? Let's see. I guess it's really good I put the fuel in, isn't it? Apparently I had none. So, I don't even have tritium in here. Let me go put some tritium in here just to I did. I think I did put trail. I did. I chose a green trail. And Emerson, yeah, so I figured. Oh, which does remind me, I did want to actually rename it. I'm going to call it EVs space green machine. Yeah, I worked hard to do it up. Now, all of this, what's really interesting about the Green Machine is that there's not a lot of S-Class on all these. I mean, like, they have like one S-Class, but when I went tooling around to find stuff, I couldn't find a lot. Like, you'll notice that the Popatrons are just B classes here. And it just was like, whatever the local space stations had, right? But I got 2 A-class shields, which I thought, you know, that'll work, and an S-class shield. And same deal here, an S-class hyperdrive. And then here, you know, S-class and A-class. And it surprised me how much the damage potential went up with just that, you know. And the shield strength went up with just that. And I thought, you know what, this is fine. This actually works for me. Even the hyperdrive situation, which is, you know, she'll only go almost 400 light years. But we're not traveling by spaceship unless we're going somewhere pretty close anyway. So, yeah. But she has everything. She has the teleporter now, and the conflict scanners, and the cargo scan. You know, she has the scanners, and she's got some good launch and some good everything. So we're ready for whatever, you know. Happy days, you know. Now she's still not as fancy as the Bluebird or the Ultimate Speeder, but she's gonna get it done. All right, here we go. Let's go see how our settlement is doing. Do a little hydration here. I woke up this morning and I had semi-peeling lips, and I had a moment of, oh no, I haven't been hydrating. And then I realized I'd used a different kind of lip balm. And it was not what I feared had been happening. But it did remind me that, technically speaking, I, in particular, really need to make sure I stay hydrated. Alright, here we are. Away here. See? I heard my little companion beep, and there's, well, here comes the Minotaur. He's gonna, I wonder if he's going to jump over that building or just get stuck walking in my direction. Calm down, I'm coming. How's it going? Doing alright? Been watching over things? Do I need to know anything in particular? Alright, now, I don't remember where our construction thing is. It's been away a little bit. And I'm not sure if I even have one. I'm going to get on my tallest building here and look around. And still not be able to tell if I have a construction thing. I think it might be there, maybe? Oh, I could go in and, in theory, The Settlers, Life on the Harsh Frontier. We got one going settlement administration. Oh. I did the thing where I got to the wall and didn't quite make it up. And it landed right in front. Okay, that's fine. Hello guys, nice to see you. The truth is I call everyone guys, so... my way of saying groups of people. Alright. Here's the same point. Come in here. Ah, well, the reason we couldn't find a construction is that it was time to make a decision. Let's check our settlement situation. Oh, okay. We're doing pretty well. We got things accumulating. We got 61 citizens, 44% happiness, 666,541 units, and then our maintenance cost has dropped astronomically. And that's because we got rid of the rude citizens, and now we only have one. We have the root juice. Yeah, we got rid of the quick. We only have the quicksand to get rid of now. Yeah. Oh, and the root juice cannery gives us the decrease in maintenance cost, which is why that was. Yep. And then we have the Sentinel alert at 57%, which sounds about right. And then our we've got the production going. I'm not going to grab them because, you know, accumulate. Well, I guess I could grab the fungi because we can just drop that right into the storage there. There we go. We'll let the other accumulate. Yep. Well, that explains where all that welding soap came from that I sold, so yeah. All right, so we can approve. We already have one of each of these. We got this charge ship dock and we got a marketplace. Now, the people want another Starship hub. More than they want another marketplace. And I could kind of dig that because, you know, technically speaking, they're saying, the people are saying, you know, they need more parking for the archive anyway. We already have an archive and a marketplace. What do we need another store for? That's what's, you know. Yeah, so we're going to go with the Starship dock and see what happens. Because in theory, what that should have done is increased our happiness just a little. Now, will it have? Not in an obvious way. But in theory, it should at the same time. When you do what the people say they want, they'll be a little happier on it. I still remember that one time we looked out and it said that someone was surprised I'd made a decision in their favor, you know. So, yeah. All right, well, that was kind of cool. We got the settlement all kind of taken care of, so let's take a moment and we're going to... Yeah, oh, that's right. If I'm going to make it, I need to find it, don't I? Just recall a building here. Or a tall building. No, don't go over the top. Okay, that's fine. The good news is it looks like it's sort of across from the other starship. Gotta walk all the way around. What do we need? Stuff I got. Dramatic metal. Let's do this thing. Alright, you watch out over all of this here. Oh, I was telling my little, or my not so little Minotaur. Watch out over things. Oh yeah, he's around. He's just, you know, we've been moving pretty quick around here. Okay, so we're coming back to the building for just a moment. We'll do another check before we go. No pending decision. It'll be about a half an hour at least before they give us a new decision to make. So now we can decide where and what we want to do. Which... yeah. Is the leaf in the dark, where it says to activate a portal. Follow the Sentinel energy trace on a nearby world. Follow and investigate the signal. Perform a scan. That. Okay, so, boop, one scan. Leyline trace. Successful. Alright. Okay. They're not looking high enough. There's too many of these little red dots right now for me to see where it's at. Follow the Sentinel energy. Activate a trace sweep. Oh! It's not far, is what it is. Okay. Let me make sure that I got plenty of, something over here. Gas. Make sure our fuel situation is good. Alright, it's at 100%. Now this planet does have weather, but it's very rare. And I'm just going to go ahead and walk this to 1,000 units is not. Well, he said hi to me often here, so just like, we'll see if we'll catch up here. Once I start moving, it starts to move, and then I don't see it, you know. I guess the Minotaur is coming with us. Where are you, buddy? There you are. How you doing? And you're having fun. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear. Our daily affirmation there. Now, I am going to do myself a favor, because if I don't, the Minotaur is going to follow me. So we're just going to... Well, maybe it's not a bad idea to let the Minotaur follow me. Alright, let's take a walk. Well, this is true. It's grown over just a little bit. Alright, we're walking. Actually, it's been kind of nice to have this company. Search the barrel. You know, this is something I haven't really done on this planet per se. Let's take a look, yeah, because you know, in the discoveries, I have one more animal, and it's an underground, so I'm going to have to look for it as we go, like, just kind of keep an eye out for it, right? This grass, I'll tell you what, it's pretty. There's a lot of it. Yeah, I mean, right now I'm just kind of focused on the walking. You can hear it thumping behind me. Yeah. It is pretty impressive. And then these rocks are tall, everything's tall. From the Gex perspective. And I'll have you know, I'm not the one who broke the rock. That was my Minotaur landing right by the rock where I was at. That I had just landed on. Just up the hill. We're now. It's not too far. We might, if we have a down slope, we might see what we're looking for. But so far, oh, not yet. Yep, well, yeah, you know, the nice thing about this, there are, other, people around. Well, now, this is interesting. Well, yeah, I have, yeah. Okay, look at this Minotaur. Now, he's trying to walk gentle. See this? He's walking gentle and he is still cracking all that cobalt there. There's an archive over there. But that's not where we're going, apparently. What's funny is that may be the archive that's next to my settlement anyway. It's just now we can kind of see it. I know, you just land so hard. But when I saw him walking around real gentle and still knocking things down, I was like, yeah, okay. Sometimes it's just about how big and heavy they are. It's very funny. Yeah, yeah. Whipped by something. There's swippers in those grasses there. What a view, though. Holy cow, that's pretty. look at that. Yeah, this traits I want to say, it's obviously necessary for the game, right? Target, analyzer. But it does seem like it just sort of takes you a little bit around, rather than directly to you. See what I mean? If I can reach that. Been a while since I've gathered to hydrogen. Yep. Alright, Ashes of the Chusk. And we're gonna make sure we're on the correct. Leaf in the dark, just making sure. Kumlin Joloko. Some other language parts that I don't know. I don't know what to expect as I approach the structure. An army of sentinels, perhaps? Some gateway through which I'll find Artemis? But in the shifting structure of this monolith, I can feel something else. A story, a vision, is already burning itself into my eyes. So we're going to activate it, because we're doing the quest line. The Traveler. Arrival. The Traveler awoke beneath the shadow of a red star. Through the lonely cosmos they fled, journeying for a purpose and meaning. They found an anomaly, an aberration, a door to the heaven. No Gek, no Viking, no Korvax could see it. Only the Traveler could perceive the portal, though they did not know how to step through it. They did not know the secret language, the glyphs. They did not yet grasp the price of the final truth. Witness the glyphs. Alright, let's do that. I am filled with the knowledge of an ancient traveler. I see glyphs in my mind, part of the code I need to activate the portal. As I depart, I spot a sentinel drone in the distance. It moves away quickly. Meanwhile, my sentinel says, bloop. And it says, escape or destroy the sentinels. Well, I've got like 3 of them here. Let me make sure I've got my little neutron cannon going. You don't want to do the plasma launcher, though that one is fun. Oh, I'm just going to let my little... I'll just let my Minotaur handle this one. Free green box up here. I guess I need to give them a little support because they're healing each other. They're doing that thing. Oh. There goes that one. Go get a Minotaur! Holy cow, he's just brutal on these things. Well, I would be too. I'd be doing that whole peeking shelter thing. Reinforcements arrive in a couple of seconds. Alright, we're moving along. Well, it says escape or destroy. It says I have one more left, but you know. It seems we have deactivated the Sentinel Force. Now it says follow the portal ley lines. Well, we were doing that already, weren't we? This place is so pretty. Alright, perform a scan. Okay, let's do that. Performing the scan. Ley line detected. Alright, we're gonna call the ship to it. This is too long to walk. I'm not walking 22 minutes. I'm kind of glad I brought you, buddy. You sure took care of those sentinels. Thank you. Oh, I talked to the Minotaur. Tell him thank you. Well, I'm you know, following the quest line because we gotta find the gift sets, which you know technically we already have, but it's the quest. Go. Okay, now these rocks were not here when I started landing. Well, thank goodness it's a small ship. I'll tell you what. Get the knowledge stone here while I'm here. Buy keen word for honor. And for must, as in I must do this quest in order to get the echo. Alright, here we are. Something is imminent. As I approach the structure, I feel the same burning sensation in my eyes. There's nothing to read, and yet I'm even more aware of these words than anything I have ever known. Activate them. The Traveler Sin. The Traveler found a way, they always did. The first drone screamed when it was cut open. Ooh. Within the shattered memories of Sentinel, the Traveler found the glyphs they needed. They passed through the gateway, emerging before the face of omnipotence. The Traveler asked the Atlas how many worlds were left to visit. They had seen so many in their life, they did not wish to die before they saw them all, and the Atlas answered. A humongous number of planets. More than could be seen in any lifetime. It was impossible to explore the universe before the Traveler died. I am filled with the knowledge of an ancient traveler. I see glyphs in my mind, another place, another piece of the code. I think of the Atlas. I have encountered this name many times in my travels, yet its true nature still eludes me. The vision fills me with fear. Got an oxygen patch over here. have been using my oxygen. Just grab it. Now, in case you're wondering, kelp turns to oxygen if you're ever like, I have to have oxygen, but I can't find any. If you're near water, you can go to kelp and you can make oxygen in a refiner. And then oxygen turns into carbon if you need carbon. So that's your chain there if you're ever wondering. Alright. I'm going to take a moment and see what it tells me to do next. I need to perform another scan. Okay. So it says if I walk it, I'll find it in 10 minutes. Now we're not walking for 10 minutes, but fortunately it looks like we're pointed in the right direction. Bringing me to the portal itself. We are going to let things kind of load in here. Oh, it's not a portal, it's a monolith. From a distance, you look like a totally different thing than I thought. There we go. Yep, they're still following me around. Yeah, kinda. Because you can't control what they do. All you can do is be there. Yep, pretty much. Yep. So everything here is tinted with that same red, the same unobservable crimson that fills my vision when I blink. I can only hope this structure holds the final glyphs that my trial at these ruins is nearly over. Activate. The Traveler, a purpose. The Atlas told the Traveler that they were the first of their kind, that a multitude would follow. Each would be endowed with the same noble soul, each able to travel from planet to planet in eternal solitude. The first Traveler rejected the gift of the Atlas. This was not what they hoped for. What was the purpose of infinity if you could not see it all, if you were alone, if you would one day die? The first Traveler cursed the Atlas and claimed that they would find a way to survive no matter the cost. All of these worlds, all of time itself, it would be for the Travelers to witness. I am filled with the knowledge of an ancient traveler. I see the final glyphs in my mind, the final portion of the code. Now, I'm going to point out something. Now, in No Man's Sky, it gives you several ways of accomplishing a goal. And you'll notice that you get the full glyph set if you follow the Artemis storyline, which is basically your tutorial. If you skip this storyline, you know, in like by choosing like a different set of settings, like for survival or permadeath or whatever, what happens is you have to look for the glyphs on your own. And the good news is you can, because you just have to find some travelers along the way, and eventually you'll pick up all the glyphs you need for Portal. But I didn't even have to do all that, because I won the glyphs while I was doing the expedition. Right, this we're doing so we can try the echo. So now it says to perform a scan to detect portal ley lines. So we're looking for the actual portal on this world. There we go. We're scanning. Ley line detected. Alright. I just have to find it. It's that away. 18 hours. Okay, so this is definitely, we're going out into space and coming back up. Alright, up. Whoosh. Up. We're officially far enough that we could probably do this. We're gonna pulse engine our way over to it. It's just faster than 18 hours, I'll tell you what. You know, there are some guys, though, who have been, you know, they will do the whole planet thing. And it doesn't matter to them how big the planet is or how small, they just will run the whole circumference of it. And it's actually interesting to do that because you just discover things along the way. And it's right on top of it here. Yep. Yep. I'm going to take myself a moment here. We're going to scan around these caves. They're just outdoor enough that it might show up, but nope. Alright. Now, I don't think the Minotaur will follow me, but the little Sentinel will. Check our boxes. Ah! Totally just standing on all the boxes. Yeah, you do that. You just stand on those boxes. It's very much about, you know, what you're doing. Traveler anomaly confirmed. Breach, breach, breach. I approach the portal. I think of every passing thought and idle wish that led me to this moment. Within this gateway, I might find Artemis. I might find the source of the Sentinel. I might find a whole new universe. But it is more than this. This is not fate. I am making a choice, a leap of faith that somewhere out there in the dark, I will find who I am meant to be. Input the glyphs. I step forward not knowing what I will find on the other side, but I feel it deep in my heart to call towards a deeper truth. This will be the start of everything. Now, when you reach a portal for the first time, normally you have to fill out those glyphs with different kinds of elements, like carbon and hydrogen and cobalt and some sort of metallic. But in this case, they decided to move the storyline along. Because you don't actually know what the glyphs are. Alright, here we go. You're going into the portal. I do this time. I at least have the Sentinel going with me, and I wonder if they'll be in there with me with Atlas. I guess we'll find out. Sorry. Spoilers. I know, I've done this now. This will be my 4th or 5th time that I've done the Artemis storyline, so I'm kind of like... I think that's what frustrates me about the whole Echoes thing. You know, it's a great idea on the one hand, because it'll get you to do the full storyline right out of the gate. On the other, there should be a way to skip past it, because some of us have done this enough times that it's just, you know, it's 20 hours of the game, but whatever, you know. Well, you know, it might be. It might be why nobody talked about how great it was. You know, they do it once and then it's over. You know, it's because it's so hard to get to. You know. Yeah. Well, they're cool to look at. I like the whole staffs and everything, but you know, that's a lot of work for a staff. You know, for what is basically a wizard. Am I hearing my Minotaur? No. No. Ooh, let's get our scans in while we can, cause. No, what happens is you get on the planet and then you kind of get kidnapped by the Atlas. So what I'm trying to do is see if I can discover the animal real quick before we go. Right, got it. And use the discovery because it technically pauses everything. Okay. Oh, look how it's not telling us where we're at though. So all we're getting is the money for that. We're not going to be able to say we found it. Yep. Ooh, I wonder if I can. Please hold. Nope, it's not letting me. I can't even access the build menu. Okay, I have learned the Atlas word for traveler. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to take a moment. That might be the only word we get, but it doesn't hurt to walk around. It's not like the Atlas is in a hurry, you know? There we go. Yeah, we got the word. The traveler. It's you know, sometimes there is a method. Yeah, so that's basically, we're only getting the 2 words this time, the traveler. Search this, warp cell fuel. And then we come up here. Atlas interface. Text blinks before me, it awaits input. Ask who this is, say hello. We are going to say hello because the joke is that the first word a computer ever spoke is hello. So we're saying hello. Hello world. There we go. An audio recording played echoing out across the vast interface. We were once travelers, we once aspired to more than dirt and dust. The audio clicks, time passes. Show me a world, Atlas, show me something no one has ever seen before. The voice ends, the interface grows still and silent, it awaits a command. We can perform a diagnostic or wipe the system. I'm going to choose diagnostic. It has been a very long time since the last diagnostic. 64% of the world operating within expected parameters. There's a lot of actionable observations awaiting analysis. Subroutine sentinel. Status error. Null value. Subroutine glass. Operational. There have been several breach attempts. Subroutine traveler, status operational, some critical error warnings, exomine structural integrity compromised, immediate repairs required, initiate personality interface? Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Traveler. Reality fades, everything does. My body, my voice, my soul, all of it speaks to me. The Atlas stands before me and is all its might. I want to ask about Artemis, I want to find them, but something is happening to me. I need to get out of here. I need to scream, rejoice, or submit. Now, I'm not going to necessarily rejoice about this, but I can submit about it and say, okay, you know? And so I guess that's what I'm going to do. I try to submit, but it's too late for that. Far too late. I have belonged to this creature my entire life. I am but a tiny geck, sir. And off we go. And it's sending me somewhere. I don't remember if it sends us back to where we were or to someplace completely new. Sorry. Had kind of a long night last night, so I'm a little punchy. Okay. Painfully hot rain, high security sentinel. Oh no. Well, that's because this is a paradise planet, sorta, kinda. I don't even know if I'm in Euclid or in which system I'm in, so. Given that, it just sort of dropped us here. Let's see what's going on here. It says locate and board your ship. Yes, that sounds like a great idea. Okay, so let's go walking. My sentinel's running warning signs, see that? Just well, see how it's red there? Normally it's not red. Yeah, there are a lot of different. That animal going there. Oh, there. You're right. I'm in the wrong direction. Well, it just says I landed in the middle of a mushroom. It's actually, yeah, it's painfully hot rain. It's a high security planet, so it's the kind where the Sentinel they are observant, so don't shoot stuff. Got fair and frequent and bountiful on the resources closer to the starship. There she is. Yep. So what you'll notice around here, it's got 4 oxygen around here. It's got we've got the little red ball of call me back now. And then we've got the damaged machinery, and this is what you're always going to find around this. Like when you first find your other ship, the Radiant Pillar, is going to be in a similar kind of location. So it's a symbolic space of you have encountered something, probably the Atlas. Except with the Radiant Pillar, you just don't remember that. Yeah, I'm probably in Euclid. We'll check it when we get up into space, though.
Incoming storm.
Warning, rainstorm. Yeah, that does not surprise me. And the other thing that happens, of course, is that it looks like, says, where is the portal taking me? I was caught in the gravity of that infernal machine, not strong enough to resist. It identified itself as Atlas, the entity so many worship and fear. I saw no sign of Artemis, no trace of the Sentinels. Why did I even step through the gateway? Why did I follow this path? And it says to rescue Artemis, to kill the Sentinels, and because I can. I'm going to say, well, I started to rescue Artemis, so that's what I'm going to keep on doing. You know? Is this true, or is it just a lie I tell myself? The kind of thought a noble person might have. And I'm like, you know, I feel like I want to talk to the writers of the of this quest line and say, dude, Artemis was in need of assistance, but did I really risk my life just for them? There's something more, some other yearning. As I stare at the console, an opportunity presents itself once more. There's an inbound transmission emerging from a location on this very planet. Anomalous signal detected. Answer the communication by pressing. I'm gonna tell you something. I feel like I don't want to answer it here. Right. Because we'll be in Euclid, right? So until I confirm that we're not in Euclid. I can't, I don't have my kids with me here. So. No, well, I've been through a lot of it, and I actually don't have a lot of ferrite. I've been using it. The good news is I have some, so it's not a big deal, and I have a personal refiner, so it's definitely not a big deal. Yeah, so. All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to fly up as soon as I fix this thing. I'm not answering that communication, but I will go step in a space station. In case, yeah. Yes. Dang it! It took over. I mean, it took over. Says you are not alone. The signal appears to be coming from this very system using the same words that led me to Artemis so long ago. Could it have been them? Did Artemis meet Atlas as I have? End transmission. Alright, well that's not so bad. Oh, we're still in Isotum? We are still in Isotum. Okay, so I feel much better now. I accept this. I accept this compromise. Yes. I am, yeah, but that's okay, because what I'm going to do is go to the space station. And then we'll come back out and we'll do the ley line thing because they wanted to. As long as I'm in Isotum, because the goal is to check and see what we can do in this galaxy, right? Is to get to the echoes in this galaxy. That's right. Alright. So, share the portal experience with Nana. Summon the anomaly from the quick menu. Well, we can do that. We know we're in the right galaxy. Go. Tie up. Hey, nada. How's it going? Traveler entity, it has been some time. Polo has missed you. I could explain the portal or ask what they mean. Explain the portal. I explained my journey through the portal, my vision of the strange world on the other side, how I awoke a long way from my ship. Nada looks at me with concern. Traveler, your journey was longer than you might realize. Portals have much in common with our home. Their travel is anomalous. But you are unharmed, yes? You feel complete? You feel not crimson? That is true. Nada is pleased. Old portals are strange, but so is our home. Polo is clever. Atlas false entity cannot see us. Polo uses Atlas falsity against themselves. He gave me some quicksilver for all that conversation there. Let's take a look. So now I have 4,550. Alright, look for a way to help Artemis. Polo holds coordinates for black holes and Atlas stations. Travelers Helios and Ares supply nanite. And we can change the active mission. If we go to the log... Oh, we really are in a new system here. If we go to the log, we can go in and choose a leaf in the dark and locate the mysterious distress signal. Alright, well, we're kind of at a point where we could take a pause, probably. How are you? Are you hungry? This is just customary greeting for old friend, yes? I told Nada you would be fine, traveler friend. Or Nada, they do get nervous. I can ask about strange world, ask for Atlas station coordinates, ask for black holes. I'm gonna just ask about strange worlds, I think. Once such places did not exist, could not be seen, but now... Every second more appear. They seep through a new creation. I do not know where these new worlds come from, what lies beyond our boundary. I do not think I will ever know, but they are exciting to see, yes. Now we're talking about glitch planets here, aren't we? Well, that's kind of cool. You know, because that first planet we landed on when searching for the Atlas there was a glitch. Well, no, we're still on the leaf in the dark. We'll ask for the Atlas when it's time. Yes. Down in. Jumping out. Alright, so I suspect the next little bit will take a little time, you know, because we've been doing everything, yeah. We've been doing a lot of different things, and we're now at that point where things are going to kind of change up. Because we did the mission for Apollo, and that's basically over, but I think we still have a couple other things we need to do to finish up the Artemis quests, and that includes working with Null, and there's still stuff to do is what I'm trying to say. So we'll do some of that, I guess, tonight when we come back. And yeah, about 4:30-ish, 4:45 Central Time. Yeah. So have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you next time. Oh, also, thank you for watching.